So you're thinking of doing Christmas lights and lighting up roof lines, but you don't know where to start. I want to try and go over a starter kit with you so you can go to the supply store, get what you need, and so you can feel confident doing your first install. So one of the things you're going to need is this socketed spool. They come in different colors, but they have green is the most popular, also white. So they have this 1,000-foot spool here, like you see, or 100 feet, which is really cool and affordable. I would recommend getting a couple of those if you only had one customer, maybe two that you've started doing. You also want to get Z-wire. Again, they come in different colors. You'll need that so you can connect from the timer to the spool on the roof line. You'll also need light bulbs. Now, it can get overwhelming figuring out what kind of light bulbs you're going to want to start installing. What I recommend is keeping it simple and going with warm white to start with. Buy a case of that. They also have winter white, so you can kind of decide whether you want to go all in on winter white or all in on warm white. If you wanted to go with colors and kind of felt like you really need to offer that, I would recommend keeping that simple as well. White, red, green. So that way you can offer the red and white pattern, or red, white, and green pattern, or just white. So once you have those things, you're also going to need some cutting tools so you can cut the wires. And you're going to need hardware. So you're going to need male and female adapters. You're going to need replacement clips because these clips usually tend to break, especially if you're in a jam spot where you've got to press this in or it gets really cold. They can just snap off. You'll also need gutter clips and shingle tabs. Another thing that you're going to need are end caps just to look more professional, and it looks cleaner when you do it that way. And for extra credit, you'll want magnetic clips just in case you're in a situation or an area of the roof line that actually has metal and there's no other place to clip these. So you don't need those right away, but if you feel like you want to have a little extra clips that you might need when things arise, that would be something I recommend. And lastly, you're going to need timers. Now, I like to keep that simple as well. They also make timers where you can set the time. I like the photo cells, so those actually turn your lights on when the sun goes down, and then you can program it to stay on for 2, 4, 6, or 8 hours. Some other things you may want to consider when you're thinking about getting everything you need to install lights are a light vest. I recommend having a few of these triple taps on hand. The reason is that if they already have ornaments lit up on the porch, you can unplug one, put this in, plug theirs back in, and yours. So that's basically all you'll need for your starter kit to hang your first roof line.